Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Avila. This is my MAE 670 Applied Practitioner Research and Customized Study PowerPoint for Professor Reynolds. A little bit about myself. Again, my name is Samantha Avila. I currently work as a special education teacher in a mod severe classroom. I have a bachelor's in psychology and I will receive my master's next month and walk in June. And this is my plan of study, mapping and artifact analysis. So I put all of my classes on the top and then the PLOs that are relatable to them. So for my POS3, which is ITL 512, PLO1, I mastered the thematic unit lesson plan, and same thing with the POS5, ITL 510, language literacy foundations, assessment and data report chart. So for MAE 610, that was our first course that we had to take in this program. It's a required course, and we had to create a chart just like you saw in the previous slide. So the plan of study is the artifact that I created. Mine looks a little different than my final one just because I did start out in the MAE education program, and then I switched to special ed because I thought I wanted to get my credential. And now that I'm not getting my credential, I'm just finishing out my internship, it looks a little different. So the artifact is this slide, and I picked a little bit of different courses when I first started the program 2 years ago. So some of them are still in there and some of them aren't, but this is what I designed in the MAE 610 course. For the first one, the ITL 606 Learners and Learning 2, the prerequisite for this course was the ITL 604, which examines theories and research regarding typical and atypical child and adolescent development. The PLO 4, it's develop reflective practices that are grounded in current learning, science, research, professional ethics, and include pathways to continuous growth. This artifact, we explored implementing diversity and inclusion, and we learned through supported articles and studies how teachers can create a safe learning environment that will improve academics. We also explored 4 social and emotional learning cards to discover valuable practices that impact student-teacher relationships. So as you can see, this is like our goals, our classroom community, my actions, and the school community. So this was a table that we created in this course. The next one is ITL 608, Design and Process of Teaching. Candidates integrate principles of learning theories and factors influencing human development when designing instruction and evaluating instruction effectiveness. The PLO 2, design learning experiences that include learner characteristics, principles of customized learning, and assessment as learning as well. This is the artifact part of the artifact that I created. So in this assignment, I consulted with my mentor and developed an understanding of students' assets and learning needs. And we looked at assessments, surveyed data, and observed students to learn about classes' range of assets and including academic strengths and learning needs. So just if they needed certain accommodations for them to understand like the concepts and then skills that we wanted our students to master as well. For ITL 512, Language Literacy and Strategies, this is a course that's complex strategies for teaching, reading, writing, listening, speaking, and language development. This is a research-based practices aligned to California's Common Core standards and ELD frameworks. So for this one, integrate advanced approaches to instruction, assessment, and learning using digital tools and skills. So it's PLO1, and PLO2 is design learning experiences that include learner characteristics. For this artifact, we went over, we had to pick either a kindergarten or third grader, and in this assignment it aligns with PLO 1 and 2 because the lesson was designed integrate advanced approaches to instruction and learning using digital tools and skills, and designing learning experiences that include learner characteristics. This assignment aligns with MAE PLO 4 because I was able to reflect on the culture and the cultural of my students and families. So we kind of just looked at like how different backgrounds and like how someone might say a different word than what we would say because of an accent or their fluency or the comprehension, and then just decoding like those phonetic sounds. My next one is ITL 516, Mathematics and Integrative Design, an analysis of how elementary children think and learn mathematics, research-based approaches enabling students to think critically and develop math proficiency. This one goes with PLO 1, so integrate advanced approaches to instruction, assessment, and learning using digital tools and skills. This artifact was, I believe, our week 3, and we kind of just went over our different groups in the classroom and which group needed like extra time, and then which group did like better in small groups, what strategies used, and then we also looked at are they SEL needs, are there special needs like autism or Down syndrome, are there English learners, do they need manipulatives, do they need number lines in order for them to learn those mathematics skills. My next one is ITL 510, Language Literacy Foundations. So research-based theories, methods, and strategies aligned with K through 12 California's Common Core standards. Principles needed to teach foundational reading, writing, listening, speaking, and language for all learners. This one's PLO2, design learning experiences that include learner characteristics, principles of customized learning, and assessment as learning.